So in this video, I'll be showing you what a pathline, streakline, and streamline is in steady and unsteady flow. Well, firstly, we have to actually define these terms because without the definition, it's actually quite hard to identify what they are. So the first one we have is a pathline. The pathline is probably the most easiest one. It's just a line traced up by a given fluid particle as it flows from one point to another. So let's say we have a particle here, and then some different time later it travels over here, and then it travels over here. This line over here is what we call the path line, and we can call the particle at this time t equals to 0. This equals to t at 1, and this is a t at the end. So next we have a streak line. A streak line is simply a line created by particles in a flow that have previously passed through a common point. So let's say we have some injection point, let's say a pipe, where you put in some dye continuously, and you have one particle here, another particle here, another particle here, another particle here, and so on. Say there's a cylinder here. These particles, they all pass through a common point before, which was here. So you would consider this line a streak line. Now you might be wondering why this looks so similar to a path line. Well, in steady flows, the path line and streak line are exactly the same because the particle follows the same path from all the other particles. But in the streak line, the only difference is that these are different particles. A path line tracks the movement of one particle only. A streak line tracks the movement of many particles that came from a previously common point. However, in unsteady flow, this is slightly different. So in unsteady flow, the particles might move like this. One particle may come like this and move here. One particle may come like this and move here. The other one like this, and the other one like this. In this case, the particles still originate from some original point. So connecting the particles, this will be our streak line. So this is for unsteady flow. So just remember, in steady flow, the streak line and the path line will look exactly the same. For unsteady flow, it will look slightly different. So next we have a streamline. So the definition of a streamline is it is a line that is tangent everywhere to the velocity field. This only occurs if the flow is steady. For unsteady flows, the streamline may change shape with time. So let's say we have a particle that moves like this. The velocity field at, like, say this point, this point, this point is tangent to the movement. So what the streamline is basically a line that joins all these velocity fields at their instantaneous points. So actually a streamline looks exactly like a path line and streak line for steady flow. For unsteady flows, the streamline may change with time. So say we have the same streamline as before, but at some different time now, the particle may travel in a different path. So like this is a purple line of a particle traveling at a different time, and sometime later the particle may travel like this. Because the velocity field is not the same in unsteady flows, so the tangent creates a different streamline. So the thing that throws people off in this topic is that the streamline, streakline, and pathline looks exactly the same in steady flow, but in unsteady flow the streakline and streamline appear slightly different.